Hello, my best friends in Christ. It's Brittany, and welcome back to another video, guys. I'm super excited to be doing my January in review, as well as catching you guys up on everything that's been going on the channel. Guys, we have consistently posted for 30 days. 30 days I've been posting, so that's been about one video a week. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I actually learned from running my home biblically, as well as posting consistently on YouTube. So if you guys are interested, welcome to this vlog. Remember to like this video, share this video, comment down below, and join the family. So please subscribe. On this channel, I make content about faith, homemaking, as well as family, because that's just the season that I am in. So yeah, thank you guys for spending the morning with me. I'm in a local coffee shop because it's actually my birthday, guys. I am 37 today, and I decided to do something different and push myself and post and record out in public. So far, it's been chill. It took me quite a while to set up, but now that I am set up, we're going to jump right into this video. So the style of this video is going to be pretty much a talking head video. I'll be talking to you guys in the coffee shop, and then I'll show you guys like this week in like different clips. So let's see how this turns out. First, we're going to try our cortado. I got the cinnamon, brown sugar cinnamon syrup in my coffee. So we're just going to give it a try. It's my first time here. Very coffee forward, really good. I can taste the espresso, so it's really nice. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, this is good. Okay, so that is the rooted cortado. Yummy. Okay, let's get into what we're going over today. Finally, this series, Learning to Run My Home Biblically, it came about because life was just chaotic. You know, I'm a toddler mom. I'm also a mom to three teenagers. So I was just like, I need some order and restructure to my house. I really just picked up the camera, being obedient. And then from there, this series was born. If you're new to my channel, I am actively participating in the Learning to Run My Home Biblically because I've just been running my home of hopes and dreams, and I'm changing that. And this week, I actually realized something. Running my home biblically is changing things. It's actually changing everything: my peace, my health, my confidence, everything. The confidence is so true because I am out filming publicly in a coffee shop. Can you guys believe that? This week was all about personal upkeep. I just really focused on stewardship and taking care of myself. I'm a part of the home that I steward, so it's very important that I take care of me as well. So, after watching my last three videos, I immediately realized, like, girl, you are not keeping you up. You're keeping up your house, you're keeping up with your toddler, you're taking care of everyone else. But on screen, guys, I was neglecting me. And I'm telling you, I almost did not want to post my last video, but I was like, you know what? We're going to use this as fuel. We're going to use this to better send the message and just, not in a way to like degrade myself or judge myself or shame myself, but just to not hide like the reality of motherhood, the reality of balancing it all, right? So, with that being said, last week's vlog really made me pay attention to my own appearance, the energy and time and effort that I'm putting into myself. And let's just say things have changed this week. I'm sitting in front of you guys, definitely looking like a new woman because every time you have seen me on camera, I have looked completely disheveled, completely stressed. I just want to touch on how, yes, my outward was looking a little crazy, but God was really doing some work inwardly. And I think that's so important to keep in mind. But God was really doing work in me internally. And that was more important than the outward. And I still showed up on camera. I still showed up every day vlogging and every week vlogging. And that shifted something in me. It really did. Looking out for the woman who runs the household, that is stewardship and that is biblical. We have to take care of ourselves first. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on some things that I did different this week. First, when I started my week, I on Sunday I washed my hair, blow dried my hair, and put it up. Okay. Monday morning, I started the process of doing my hair. So I did my regular trim, I washed and I conditioned it, and I pretty much prepped it so on Monday I could start my braid down and get ready to do my braids. And in this particular clip, I was just like looking, at myself, taking a good glance, appreciating it all, but also, kind of just looking at where I'm at. I did notice like, wow, my hair is really growing, even though I did have some hair breakage and hair loss from postpartum. Aside from that, I'm really proud of my hair and I'm really proud of like the growth that I've been experiencing. So I just want to nurture that and take care of that even more. So that's what I did. I started with my hair. I had time in the morning to just wake up and spend hours and hours on my hair. I just don't have time for it. So I really started researching what I could do to look presentable and look nice, but really cut down on the time and energy and effort that it would require me to maintain. So that's when I was looking up online and I started researching like half wigs. I ran across the company Go Sleek. She's literally my inspiration for this hair. I ran across her videos and she's just looking put together every day. She has little kids, and I'm like, how is she doing it? Going to the gym, doing it on, and the hair just looks great. And she kind of shared with her following that it's a half wig. And she definitely spoke to me because she was saying, like, I'm a mother, I'm busy, I just don't got time for hair. And I resonated with that. And this allowed me to literally bring out my skills and use my gifts. You guys don't know it, but I'm a licensed master cosmetologist. I'm licensed in Georgia and North Carolina. I literally pulled out my sewing machine and quite literally dusted off my sewing machine to get ready to make my own wig. So this is a DIY maintenance video because your girl, I'm talented. I can do different things. God has just blessed me with that. So I am able to do my hair, do my nails, and things like that at home. So I literally dusted off my sewing machine, pulled out my mannequin head, pulled out my hair extension kit, and got to work for me. Turned out really good. You guys are looking at my work right now. This is the result. This is day what? We're on day 6. Actually, day 7 is Saturday. We're on day 7 at the end of the week. And guess what? The hair is still intact. That's unheard of. So after making my wig, I did also get back into skincare. And I went and got my favorite duo. It's the Good Molecules, their corrective eye kit. Let me see. Energizing eye kit. So it's their eye cream. I put that on day and night. And then I also use their gel patches day and night as well. So I've been getting back into my skincare. That's another thing that kind of fell short and was neglected, especially since becoming a mom, a new mom again. So I'm happy to say that I'm back into my skincare, and that's been really exciting. I forgot to mention that I also did my nails. I'll let you guys see them. Where are we at? The last thing I worked on were my nails, but we did our nails at home as well to save a little money. I am normally a French tip girly, but I've been trying red. Red is my favorite color, my absolute favorite color. And I saw these in 5 and below, and I was like, let me snag those and give it a try. I have to let you guys know next week how they're faring. So what I've been doing to kind of make it easy for me as far as like my wake up and go type of stuff, I've created like a system at night after creating my new half wig. I make sure that at night a part of my non-negotiable and a part of my nighttime routine, I've been like rolling the extensions and putting it to the side. So literally when I wake up, I'm going to show you guys a clip of that. When I wake up, it's just effortless, beautiful, heatless curls, and that saves me so much time in the morning. So yeah, that's something you can definitely add to your nighttime routine, especially when you just want to wake up and go and not really have to worry about much, especially dealing with a toddler. Now I want to get into how biblical homemaking is affecting my health and my peace and my wellness. Guys, guess what we did this week? We did Pilates. We got back into our workout routines. It's been so long. It's been over 2 years at this point. And when I say I'm a roll the clip, but when I say when I it was killing me, Pilates was killing me, but I pushed through anyway. It was just so exciting to be back on the mat. Like so freaking exciting. I just feel like the weeks leading up to this week were really preparing me and kind of like making way for me to kind of get back to the things that make me me and get back to normal. Like not my non-negotiables, cleaning at night, prepping at night, laying out clothes, not going to bed with the untidy house, things like that really set the tone and kind of allow my day to open up and for me to find space for myself. It just created less stress. Honestly, doing what I've been doing has just been creating less stress for me. I also feel like I have more peace because I'm not rushing around. Like you guys see, the mornings, they're just so smooth. They flow so well right into Soren's school day. So just not rushing has just really been nice, a nice added touch. Overall, I've just been feeling more grounded and more like myself. Like this week, I feel like myself. Like so much. So much. I feel like myself. I almost forgot my mic, guys. But I also want the last thing, I think the last thing I want to touch on is my confidence. Overall, I feel like learning to run my home biblically has helped me build my confidence because it, oh my God, I think we have snow. We have snow, guys. Is it snow? Okay. I got distracted. It's snowing, so I'm about to head home. But basically, I want to touch on how learning to run my home biblically has boosted my confidence as well as showing up weekly on YouTube. They both have simultaneously helped me build my confidence and not just confidence in myself, but my confidence to show up for myself, my confidence to show up no matter how I'm feeling, and just overall showing up for myself. I'm accomplishing things that I said I wanted to do. The first video I made, I said I want to see something through, follow through, show up, do it, complete it. And we're going to celebrate on January 31st. Today, we're celebrating me showing up, me following through. And I did it. Looking crazy and all. I did it. This is a true transformation. If you look at day one up until day 31, the proof is in the pudding. I feel like overall, I've definitely proved to myself that I can be consistent. So that's nice. You just have to really create systems. You cannot be consistent if your environment is not conducive to consistency or your environment is not helping you. So that was the biggest thing, like really changing my environment. And the biggest part of my environment I had to change was me. Yeah. But yeah, I want to kind of touch on how my channel is growing, and I want to share with you guys a few stats, right? So I'm reading my analytics from YouTube, and I just want to talk to you guys about like the difference from January of this year to December of last year. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the video because my camera is overheating. But so far as views, we got 2,088 views in January, whereas in December, we got 259 views. That is a 706% increase, guys. Now we're going to move on to impressions. So, impressions went up as well. In December, I had 4,531 impressions. Don't know how because I was not active. And this month alone, we have 6,613 impressions. That is a 46% increase. As far as published content, I guess in December I published 3 videos. They might have been shorts, not sure. But over the last 30 days, I've only posted 6 videos. So that's once a week, my long form content, and then some shorts. So that's 6 videos. So overall, that's really, really freaking good. So that is an actual 100% increase. So there's a thing here. Increase is happening. And then as far as my CTR, my click through rate, and it's changed about 0.12%. So we're working on that. But I understand that I haven't been consistent. So that's really hard, especially when building trust and gaining those new viewers and kind of converting them to subscribers. So I get that. But my consistency will definitely change that. I'm hoping for February there to be more increase. So we'll work on CTR next month. January was all about consistency, and I think we've mastered that. So yeah, January, December we had 3.18% click through rate, and in January we're at 3.3. So we did go up. The net subscribers, that's another one, we didn't get any for December, and then we lost for January. We're building a new family here on YouTube. We're building a new community. So, like I said, it's okay for people to fall off. They're not meant to be in this season if they're not feeling the glow up. Either way, we're moving forward. But it's just safe to say that January has been a month of increase. It's been a month of confidence. It's been a month of self care, home care. Um, yeah, I just feel like this journey has been so nice. It's been refreshing. It hasn't always been easy. There's a lot of angst. There's a lot of stress. There was a lot of, I guess caring about how I'm presenting myself and not always liking where I'm currently at, but also trying to be kind to myself and just understand that it's just a season. And the beautiful thing about seeing yourself and looking at yourself in the mirror is you can always change it. And now posting consistently has just shown me what's important to me, what's not important to me, and what I can actually change. So, in conclusion, this week has taught me, this month has taught me, the last 30 days has taught me that when you run your home biblically, you don't just change your house, you change your life. And I'm only getting started.